today. Kailash will be here momentarily. He's going to help me moderate today. So, if you're catching this on the replay, I hope you will consider subscribing and trying to catch me live next time because I do answer questions at the end of the general reading. And I do have a general reading for us today. Spirit is indicating to me something's wrong with my microphone. Is it working? Mic check, mic check. Can somebody tell me if the microphone's working? Hey, Aura. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I just got us a new microphone. We haven't had one for months. Hello, P. Benite. S11 or S1I. How are you, sweetheart? How are you? Good to have you. Thank you for being here, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Kailash will be here in just a moment, okay? He's joining us. All right, so I'm going to do a reading for the collective, but Spirit is indicating to me to find out what sign might be most significant. So this is going to be for everybody. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But there's a sign that's going to be more significant than others when it comes to this reading. And we're going to find out right now what that sign is, okay? Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. And thank you. My toenails are done too. Look. Can you see them? Hold on. I got a dragonfly on my big toe. Can you see that? I don't know if you could see it or not. And then on the other one, she just put like Hawaiian looking flowers for some reason. I don't know. I told her to get creative. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. My best friend and I went and we had our nails and our toenails done. And thank you. I love that purple. Isn't that beautiful? I just had it done last weekend and look how much it's grown out. My nails grow so fast. So I'm going to probably have to go back, I would say, in maybe a week and get them done again. But I'm worth it. Okay. All right. So Spirit, show me what sign is most significant for this particular reading. It's a collective reading, but what sign will stand out the most? It could be your person, it could be a family member, it could be someone in your life that is, there's something going on with that particular person. Oh, come on, pendulum, get it together. Oh my God. Unbelievable. It's Gemini. Gemini, you got a reading today. It's going to be a collective message, but somehow there's Gemini standing out strongly today in this message. All right. And then I was told to start out with the Moonology Manifestation deck to find out what overall energy we're working with. The picture in the background, that's my baby. That's my youngest daughter. That was her graduation picture that we had at her graduation party. And she had it all wrinkled up in the back of her car, and she threw it in. The back bedroom is her bedroom. It looks like me, but it's not. It's my daughter. That's my baby girl. She's 20. She'll be 20 years old. She was born on 04, 05, 06. That's her birthday. All right, Spirit. What's the overall energy that we're working with today in this collective? Can we see, please? Overall energy for this collective. How are you working in this collective overall? May I see, please? When it comes to this collective's home life, how are you working overall in this collective? May I see, please? Holy Spirit, I ask you to take over, to use whatever gifts you've given me, and use whatever you need to use. Take over my being and I submit myself to you to be used as your vessel to get a message to your people for our highest and greatest good, so that we can grow and we can evolve and we can become who you created us to be. So help me in my weakness, in my human weakness, because I'm just human and I need your help to get this message to your people in Jesus' name. Okay, so let's see what's going on at home for the collective. And Gemini is somehow very significant here. All right, home life. May I see, please? There we go. Full moon in Sagittarius came out for this. Somehow the full moon in Sagittarius is going to be or has been very significant. See how big that moon is? It looks like a super moon. Sagittarius is a part of your life. And it's being indicated at home. You're having to see the bigger picture. Okay? And then you have the new moon in Taurus. So there's a Taurus vibe also. To know your worth. At home, you're needing to know your worth. How much you're worth at home. People need you at home, and you're worth so much to them. And that's what Spirit's saying, is you need to see the bigger picture and know your worth. So there's a Sagittarius and a Taurus vibe working in your home life so far. And look, there's also a need for you to leave the past behind. And that's the last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Whatever happened in your past, leave it in the past. It's the past. There is no future in the past. So there's something that's happened at home that's causing you to rehash the past. Stop doing that. There's no future there. Whatever happened yesterday was yesterday. We have a whole new day today to do whatever we need to do with it. If we fucked up completely yesterday, it's okay. Put the past behind you, okay? Know your worth and see the bigger picture. You have a lot of worth at home. You need to see that, okay? All right, and how about our work life? Sometimes if we don't have a job, or if everything's good, if your job, everything is legit and you don't need to hear any messages about work, Spirit will say how I'm working in your life, okay? So take it as it resonates, all right? Okay, all right, work life. How are you working in our lives, or how are you working in our career lives? Oh, baby, look. Spirit wants you to go wild at work. There's a Leo vibe in your work life. Somehow, work has a Leo vibe to it. You could be a Leo, and you could be someone who has a very big personality, a larger than life personality. People really notice you, like you really stand out. Or for some reason, you're going to go wild. I mean, I don't know what that means. We might have to pull a card on that. But there's a very strong full moon in Leo even vibe in your work life. Okay? All right, surprises for our collective, Spirit. How are you working surprisingly in our collective? And the title of this, Spirit just reminded me, I didn't give you the music. I have to stop. Hold on. The music that came with this video is important. If you're new here, the music shapes the reading. Spirit speaks to me through music. And also, Spirit gave me a song organically, and it was an old song. I'm going to give you that one too. But we're going to start with the one that Spirit gave me for this reading. And it was called, what was it called? Oh, I love this song right here. Let me turn it down so I don't get any copyright stuff. All right, come on, Spirit, help me with this iPhone. You know I don't know this iPhone. Ooh, there's some good songs up on here. I wish I could give you all of them, but I'm gonna give you the one. How does it go? Oh, what the hell is the name of the song for the reading? Can anybody tell me the name of the reading? Anybody see the name of the reading? All right, I'll figure it out. I got it. I got it already. Here it goes right here. All right. If I could go let down my hair, would you take off those clothes you wear and hold me here tonight? If I can learn to trust someone, my heart it's like a loaded gun. Tell me it'll be all right. I've been looking for some peace of mind, and with you here, I think it's time. Lay me down on the floor in your kitchen. Show my angry throat chakra. Show my angry heart what I've been missing. Baby, take me away. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you rest my angry bones? Baby, take me away. I want to feel something. Take me away. I'm so good at resisting, been putting up my best defenses, but I am growing weak. Baby, baby, lay me down. Take the words out of my mouth. I'm too tired to speak. The woman in me, she needs the lover in you. I think you know what to do. Lay me down on the floor in the kitchen. Show my angry heart what I've been missing. Baby, take me away. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you rest my angry bones? Baby, take me away. Yeah, I want to feel something. Take me away. Lay me down on the floor in the kitchen. Show my angry heart what I've been missing. Baby, take me away. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you rest my angry bones? Baby, take me away. Yeah, I want to feel something. Yeah, I want to feel something. Yeah, I want to feel something. So, this is somebody who's alone, but there's somebody in your life that I think you're very attracted to. I think there's a lot of chemistry. I think that this is somebody that could be a soulmate or even a twin flame. It feels more like a soulmate, the vibe that I'm getting from it so far. This could be why you're going wild at work. You could have met somebody at work that you're crazy about, and you just want to be intimate with them. And somehow the kitchen is significant. So the two of you may work in a kitchen, or you may just want them to. It's almost got this feel of like, just stop me from what I'm doing and fuck the hell out of me. That's, I mean, excuse my language, but that's the feel that it has. Hey, Kailash, thank you for joining me, baby. Like, I'm so tired of being alone. On the bottom of the deck, I can't help but see Detoxify. All right. The other song that I got organically when I was walking in here was an old song. I'm going to give you a few songs, so bear with me, but it's going to play a factor. I want to share with you. How did I do that? I'm going to get back out of here and out of here. I got you. I got you. Where's it at? I got you. Okay. This song right here, I want you to hear this song. You're going to like this song. I got you. When the world comes crashing down, I got you. When you're laughing wild and loud, I got you. When you're too tired to stand, I got you. Through it all, I'm your man. You light up a room just by walking through. Got a wild little laugh, girl, it cuts me in two. You carry the weight, but you still find a song. You're tender and fierce. That's where you belong. I got you. When the world comes crashing down, I got you. When you're laughing wild and loud, I got you. When you're too tired to stand, I got you. Through it all, I'm your man. You've been burned by the voice who just walked away had to toughen your skin just to make it through the day. But I ain't the one who's going to cut it and run. I'll stand in the fire till the morning sun. I got you. When the world comes crashing down, I got you. When your laughter's wild and loud, I got you. When you're too tired to stand, I got you. Go through it all, I'm your man. When the night gets heavy, when the fear creeps in, put your faith on my shoulder. Let the light shine again. Through the chaos and beauty, every rise, every fall, I got you. Girl, I'll carry it all. Yeah, I got you. When the world comes crashing down, I got you. When you're laughing wild and loud, I got you. When you're too tired to stand, I got you. Through it all, I'm your man, I got you. When the storm comes rolling through, I got you. Every moment, every move, I got you. Put your trust right here in my hands, I got you. Through it all, I'm your man. So there's a sense of trust issues here, okay? It sounds like you've been through something with someone prior to meeting this person who made you very tough, had to toughen your skin just to make it through the day. But I ain't the one who's going to cut it and run. I'll stand in the fire till the morning sun because I got you. So this person is telling you they got you. But I think you're having a hard time trusting that because of something that's happening. Hang on one second. Sorry about that. Okay, so I feel like you've met someone, but you were in a relationship prior to meeting this person with somebody who didn't treat you right. And I think that's why you're having to leave the past behind. You need to let go of that person who didn't treat you right. And you have to have a clean slate. See how this last quarter moon in Capricorn, it has a clean look to it. Like, we're going to clean this up. We're going to clean up this karma. We're going to get rid of this past that no longer serves you. Because even though, yes, it did shape who you are, it doesn't have to make you who you're going to be next, because spirit is dismantling our lives. Has anybody felt like spirit's dismantling their life to reshape you into something new for the next chapter of your life? Because I certainly have. All right, so you need to leave the past behind and you need to know your worth. Because when someone is abusive or narcissistic or mistreats you or doesn't appreciate you, they don't show you how much they care. They're not romantic. They're just, they weren't for you. But that's what you ended up with. See how dark this moon looks? This was a dark time. And you need to see beyond that darkness and know your worth. Because you're worth more than the way you were treated. And it's hard when someone comes along and wants to treat you right to trust that person because you keep waiting for the shoe to drop. You keep waiting. Okay, like the honeymoon period, it's almost over and this person's going to turn into a complete fucking monster. That's what you keep telling yourself. But you need to see the bigger picture. This is way bigger than you just meeting somebody. This is a connection where it was meant for you to meet this person at the time that you met them. It may not have felt like it was an ideal time. It may have felt like it was the wrong time. In fact, I think it probably did. It probably felt like I should have met you 10 years ago. That kind of feel. But this is the time. Spirit says this is the time. appointed for you to have a different life. Life is about to change in a radical way, but it's hard for you to see that. At work, you're in this Leo vibe who goes wild. And don't they always? I mean, Leos have this personality that's so big and so exciting, and they bring the joy. You know what I'm saying? Like they bring the party with them. If you've ever known a Leo, you know that they bring the party with them. They love to be the center of attention, and in fact, they will demand it. So that's what's going on at work. Somehow there's this Leo vibe that's causing people to go wild. All right, the other song that I got was Tight Fitting Jeans, and I'm going to let you look that one up. That's an old country song, and it's just about tight fitting jeans. I don't know why that's coming out. All right, surprises for the collective spirit. Reflect on your priorities. Aquarius is here. So somehow, surprisingly, you're having to reflect on your priorities. You have some priorities. Maybe you need to change some, the order of things. Like somebody needs to have priority. Something in your life, someone in your life needs priority, and you're having to reflect on, am I prioritizing things correctly? Because, maybe for some of you, you have too much of a money focus, or you have too much of a love focus, and all you think about is love, and that's not healthy. But it's not healthy to not think about it at all. So you have to figure out what are your priorities and where do they need to be in order, okay? All right, and love life. That flew out. Work through your feelings. So right now you're going through your feelings and there's an Aries vibe to this. This is you realizing how much you're worth and leaving that past behind, because the feelings you're having over that past, and I think over this current person, the one that you want to lay you down, the one that's got you, I don't think you know how to take that. Like, I don't think you're prepared for that. I think you need to get mentally and emotionally and spiritually prepared for this relationship, because this person, if they're sincere, and I feel that they maybe are, they're going to be different than what you've ever experienced. And I think that's got you in your feelings. All right, and what about your role? What is your role here? Okay, Virgo is here, last quarter moon in Virgo. There's some details you need to attend to. So there's some details. You have a lot of full moons showing up. This is actually the last quarter moon, but all of these moons are very big. It's like that Leo full moon is really significant, and so is Sagittarius. There's a Sagittarius and a Leo full moon so far, and then there's a new moon in Taurus. The rest of them are like last quarter. These are all last quarter moons. Last quarter moon. The last quarter moon is very significant in your life. I got last quarter moon, last quarter moon, last quarter moon, last quarter moon, full moon in Sagittarius, full moon in Leo, and new moon in Taurus. Okay, so when the full moon is in Sagittarius and Leo, you need to be awake. You need to know that you're gonna manifest some amazing things, or already have. And these last quarter moons, you need to be prepared somehow for those as well, okay? Because they're standing out. I mean, that's all that's coming out for you. All right, so that was surprise. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so surprise, your role. All right, what's the outcome? What's going to be the outcome for this collective? Oh, blew out and knocked another card off too. We might look with that one. So, oh my goodness, look. Somehow you need to detoxify. Another full moon. Taurus. And see, Taurus is the new moon where you're going to know your worth. Detoxify. Somehow you need to clean yourself up. You may be needing to change your diet. You might need to drink more water. You might need to do a spiritual cleansing. In fact, trust the universe on the bottom of the deck. You have trust issues. You have trust issues not just with people, but with spirit also. All right, let's check the energy since spirit brought it up. We need to detoxify. You might just need to do like a saging of your space to cleanse out any negativity that might have come in. Because it can creep in. You can bring it in from work. You can bring it in from the supermarket. I mean, people rub up against you and you don't know where they've been. I do not let people touch me if I don't know them. And sometimes if I do, I don't let just anybody lay their hands on me. No, thank you. Yeah, so we have a need for cleansing, and I think it's a spiritual cleansing. For some of us, it could be because this can also, when I have this kind of negativity, it can represent illness and addiction and witchcraft. So someone could also be into doing some kind of spell work or something like that. I'm not going to say that's what it is. I think it's just that we just need to sage our homes. We need to maybe take a cleansing bath, do an egg cleansing where you take an egg. Typically, it's best to have a fresh brown egg, and you take it and you roll it all over your body, and then you crack it open in a clear, like a glass jar or a glass, and you look at what comes out of the egg. And if it's got blood or black specks in it, then that would be an indication of spell work or something that's wrong that needs to be looked into by a spiritualist a little bit deeper. And I do that kind of stuff for people, and I do house cleansings. I haven't done one in a while, but I am I am able to do them. And see, this is going to continue to like smolder. So I feel that there's like some residual left over from this past that you need to leave behind also. And you need to detoxify. It could just mean that you need to detoxify your thoughts. Like you could be so traumatized by how the other person treated you that those thoughts are still very much a part of who you are. And that's hard. It can take therapy, it can take spirit to take that out, okay? So it's nothing to be ashamed of. It is what it is. Somebody hurt you deeply. All right, let's see what we want to do next. Talk to me, Spirit. What's going on at home? Family pressure and future spouse. So your family might be giving you a hard time because of somebody you want to marry. Money problems and your future spouse. The person you're wanting to marry might be having money problems. Well, we all have problems. Trauma bond and future spouse. You should have trauma bonded with somebody. All right, what's going on at home? You have a connection to this person with your mind. Somehow the two of you have this mind connection. You could talk for hours and still not run out of things to explore. This connection keeps you intellectually stimulated and mentally nourished. And that to me is so sexy. Like that is the most, this turns me on more than anything as a Sagittarius. Oh, communication came out. So you could talk and talk and talk. Look, it's two lovebirds. This is somebody you have um, developed feelings for. This is your domestic bliss. This person is your bliss. Jesus. There's beauty in the ordinary when it's with the right person. Folding laundry, making coffee, and doing nothing at all. It all feels like home. So you have somebody that you are really crazy about, but you have to let go of your past. There's something from your past that's holding you back, and you also need to know your worth. How much you're worth. This person feels like you're worth their world. Like, I got you. They're saying, I got you. And you need to see the bigger picture here. This is bigger than the two of you. To have a relationship that strong is bigger than you. This is like a connection that was created by fate. And what you do with it is going to be your destiny. Okay? All right. So, how is spirit working in our work lives? Because you could have met this person at work somehow. You could watch them at work. Somehow they could watch you at work. Chasing potential. You remember you're going to go wild. There's a difference between growing together and waiting for someone to catch up. Be honest about which one you're doing. Did you hear that? There's a difference between growing together and waiting for someone to catch up. Be honest about which one you're doing. And it looks like you're going to go wild. Somebody has a sleeve of tattoos. They live somewhere. It looks like London. Dark hair, very distinct cheekbones. This person loves your breasts, especially when you wear tank tops. All right. Surprises. Come on, cards. Come on. Surprises. Somebody has blue highlights in their hair or green. Surprisingly, oh wow, there's a power dynamic here. And this person is long distance. So you're in a long distance relationship. Oh my God, that's hard. I would never choose that. Oh my God. And this is you reflecting on your priorities. And I think you're trying to figure out how you can get closer to this person. But there's also a power dynamic going on. One person holds the control and the other is tiptoeing. Love should feel like a partnership, not a power struggle. And I feel like somebody has a lot of tattoos. You both might. This is the problem in this relationship. This is what's making this person remind themselves of the past because they feel like you're holding all the control. And they don't know what's going on. They have no idea. They're being left in the dark. And it's because you're at a distance. They can't see you. They can't feel you. This is a very hard relationship to have. Nearly impossible. But you obviously have a lot of communication, which is it's going to be essential to this kind of relationship. But when you talk to this person, you need to talk to them. They need to hear your voice. Texting is great, for short little I love yous or whatever. But when it comes to talking to somebody, you need to pick up the phone and call them. You need to let them hear your voice. And that's just facts. And I think that's you reflecting on your priorities. Why are you not doing that with this person? It takes strength to love across miles, dealing with the unmet needs and invisible walls. The disconnection isn't just physical, it's emotional too. So there's a power struggle, and I think it's because one of you is ready to make this relationship go to the next level and the other one's not, and the one who's not has all the power. That's how I feel. And that's your surprise, okay? All right, what about your love life? Oh, okay. Work through your feelings. Okay, the feelings that you're having is y'all have been talking about breaking up, and somebody's been talking about being jealous. It's okay to feel it, but it's not okay to let it poison the relationship. Either work on building trust or be honest about what's broken. So there's some sense of jealousy here. One of you is jealous. You know what I feel? I'm going to tell you what I feel. I feel a third party who's jealous. I don't think this is either one of you. I think this is somebody else. I think this could be an ex, or maybe somebody that you're still currently dealing with and you're not telling them this person because they're at a distance and they don't know that you still spend time with this person. I think they suspect it, but they can't prove it. And that's not fair. If you're doing that, shame on you. Shame on you. It's time for you to figure out what you want. Because right now, if every argument ends with a breakup ultimatum, you're not resolving anything. You're just reinforcing instability. And I think that this is your person that I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't think that's this person. I think this is somebody you have not. This is you leaving the past behind. This jealous person that you're breaking up with is you working through your feelings about leaving the past behind. Because every time you get into a relationship with somebody, this person starts acting fool and starts coming around. And you probably have kids together, and there's always something that has to come up where they have to have your attention because they don't want you to be happy with anybody else. They don't want you, but they don't want you to be happy with anyone else. Or maybe they do want you, but they're so jealous. And jealousy is that green-eyed monster. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's your role here? Because you got to do something. Your role is to realize that you are codependent. Damn it. Attend to the details. Is this love or is it emotional survival? Let go of the illusion that you need them to be whole. So if you feel like you need this person to make you whole, that's not love. That is pure codependency. And it will not last. You will never be able to feel this person. They will always be something that you're constantly pouring into and never getting anything back. And then you will begin to do it with other people because it poisons your well. This needs to go. Your role is to do something about your codependency. It's time to heal that, okay? You're not with this person because you love them. You're with this person because they have what you need, or vice versa. I think in your case, they're with you because they can get whatever they need from you, whether it be connections to other people, money, a place to stay, whatever. This person's benefiting from your relationship. And that's not love. That's codependency. No matter how you dress it up. I don't care how fancy you make it look. You can put it on the fucking red carpet if you want to. But it's still codependency. And it's going to make you sick. it might have already done that. And that might be why you're having this breakup talk and this jealousy. And you need this, you have such a beautiful connection right now. You have found the person that brings you bliss. You could talk to them for hours and never run out of things to say. And it's just a beautiful relationship. You're not afraid to speak your mind, and neither are they. Honesty and respect coexist here. That's not this. This is not what I'm seeing over here. So surprisingly, you still have an ex you haven't dealt with, and you need to deal with that person, because this person right over here, they deserve better. How dare you? They already have trust issues. And then you want them to trust you when you haven't even dealt with your ex? Get your shit together. What's going to be your outcome? It's not going to be good right now, I can tell you that. There we go. Oh, my glasses are coming off. Cosmo has stretched them until I can't wear them anymore. Oh my goodness. Y'all are not going to believe what just came out. You're going to actually deal with your drama. You're going to actually get rid of this ex. You're going to tell this ex to get out of your life for good. You're going to be securely attached to your new person. You're going to have a secure attachment. They're going to know, I got you. It's not just going to be talk. Because, see, if you're in a long-distance relationship and that person says, oh, I love you, I've got you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and their actions never match their words, then that's not real. That's fantasy. And stay the fuck out of fantasy land. But you're actually going to be seen. You're going to be seen with this person. In their presence, you feel something rare, fully witnessed, deeply known, and still completely accepted. These are two women. This could be same sex. All my readings can be, but it doesn't have to be. What it's saying is that when you're with this other person, there's no push and pull, no guessing games. This is what it feels like to be loved by someone, emotionally available, consistent, and attuned. This person puts you first. And that's where the detox is coming in, because you're going to get rid of this codependent, jealous person, because you have somebody beautiful over here, and you're going to have a shared purpose, a future vision, and you're going to build something together. Collective, do you see this? You're in a long distance relationship, but one or both of you still has an ex that you haven't either physically or emotionally let go of yet. For one of you, I feel that it's physical. I feel that this person is determined not to see you happy with somebody else. And I think you keep this relationship hidden from other people, but especially them. And you could even be married and living in the same house with this person still. And this person you're talking to online has no idea. Do you know how often that happens? Every fucking day. But this person is your domestic bliss. And Spirit is working on somebody going wild and realizing that there's a difference between the two of you growing together and waiting for somebody to catch up. And see, as long as you're stuck on stupid over here, they're waiting for you to catch up. And you're fixing to go wild. The shit's about to hit the fan. But you're going to build something together. You're not waiting around for your dream life to appear. You're designing it side by side. Future vision. This is not just about today. You both look ahead and see each other there, and you're walking toward it hand in hand. This is beautiful. And you're having shared purpose. When you're on the same mission, you're not distracting each other from purpose. You're helping each other fulfill it. My God. Collective. Come on. Come on, collective. Come on. We got to deal with this. We got to deal with this long distance and this power dynamic. One of you holds all the control. Mm-mm. That's not how love works. That's not how love works. Help me, Spirit. What would this person say to you? The one that you have this bliss with. This one that you have so much bliss with. What would they say to you? I think they're aware. I don't think, whoa, that's a lot. What would they say to you? There we go. They would say you need to set boundaries. You remember that you're codependent. Boundaries. I really wish you would give me some space. And I think you're great, but I'm worried about what other people would think. So they would say that you feel like you want space, like you don't really want them. There's times when you're not available, is what I'm getting at. And they know that. They feel that. They don't know why. But they know there's certain times, and it's probably consistent day to day, when you're just not available. But you never will say why. And an intelligent person, and they are, knows that you're because you're hiding something that you shouldn't be doing. And they also feel like you care too much about what other people think. So if somebody found out you were with this same sex partner or this different race, this different religion, this person who's so different, maybe they're like me and they have teeth that are missing. You care too much about what people think. Who gives a damn what people think? If this person gives you bliss and has a connection with you, leave the past behind and go towards the shared purpose the two of you have. But that's what Spirit's working on, is you going wild. And what would you say to this person? They just told you what they would say to you. What would you say to them? You need to talk to them. What would you say to them? You would say, I'm really sorry, but I can't reciprocate your feelings. I know you're my soulmate. And I think we could have a lot of fun together, but I don't see it progressing into anything deeper. That's not what you're telling this person. But you just got outed. And the reason why you're feeling this way and speaking this way is because you care too much about what other people think. Now, what would you really say? What would your higher self say? At least you did acknowledge that you're soulmates. You're treating this person wrong. You would say, I'm totally in love with you. And there are so many feelings I want to share with you, but I'm shy about opening up. And I see that. And I don't really see you in a romantic way. That don't make sense. If you asked me, I would say no. Something's not adding up here. Something's not adding up here. I want to know what's wrong. Talk to me, Spirit. What's the problem here? What would this person here, the domestic bliss, the one that's being at a distance, that doesn't know what's going on with this other person having someone else, what would they say? I couldn't tell you face to face. Yes, it is too late. So they couldn't tell you face to face because they can't see you, but they're telling you that it's too late. You've made them wait too long, and you've lost this connection. But I don't see where you really wanted it to begin with. One of the most beautiful connections I've ever seen in my life. You weren't taking it seriously, and you are on the verge, if not already lost it. What would you say in return? I can still see you standing there. And I do wish you well. So maybe this person came to see you and found out you had somebody else. What would this third party say? I forgive you, and you didn't imagine it. I know you're watching me. So maybe the one you're having the breakup talk with and you're jealous and codependent with is the one that you're having the bliss with. I might have it backwards. Because that wasn't sounding like this person. That was sounding like this person, wasn't it? I think I may have had it backwards. Well, I'm glad I found out. Okay. So, you're codependent. You need to deal with that. You need to deal with your jealous issues and your breakup talk. Stop the breakup talk. You need to stop trying to have all the power and control. You need to open up to this person and let them in, because this long distance kind of shit is hard. And if they don't know what's going on with you, they could simply be jealous because they can't be with you and other people can. You understand what I'm saying? Like, strangers can be with you and I can't. And yeah, you need to make me a priority. They know you're watching them too. All right, moving on. Enough of that. Let's see. Spirit, how are you working in this situation? Because I feel that you are, or you wouldn't have brought it up. How are you working in this situation? Whoa. There's a wheel coming and the magician. There's our Gemini vibe with the magician. So this has manifested somebody a wheel. This is karma. Somehow there's going to be a wheel of karma, and you manifested it. And look, it's about taking a risk, just leaping into the unknown. I think you might be ready to move ahead with this relationship and to finally get rid of this person who can't stand to see you happy. I still feel like I have that right. I feel like that's somehow it goes both ways. All right, you understand it even if I don't. What's the energy to overcome? The star in reverse. Feeling like there's no hope for this. And what's going to pull it together? Whew. Damn it, that flew out of my hand. There's my Leo vibe. What's going to pull it together is you being strong. Somebody's got very gifted hands. Do you see all those hands? Somebody's hands are very gifted. And then we have Gemini again with the lovers. Somebody here has a strong Gemini placement, or they might be a Gemini. All right, Spirit. What are the relationship issues that need to be dealt with when it comes to this beautiful bliss, this shared purpose? There's a very beautiful relationship here. Getting crumbed and tolerating abuse. Don't let somebody crumb you or tolerate any kind of abuse. Giving too much and getting crumbed. That's that codependent vibe. Like, if you're the one who's always doing all the giving, you're always being the one who's always giving all the compliments, reaching out first, telling this person how special they are, and opening your life to them, telling them all about yourself, but never getting anything in return, that's crumbing you. That's breadcrumbing you. And that's not fair if you're giving too much. Don't give too much to somebody who doesn't give anything back. Because they will just take and take and take. And see, that's what that codependent vibe causes. All right. What are the healing aspects in that relationship? What needs healing? What came out for the two of you was not talking. And I see a lot of communication in your home life. All I see is Spirit is working on the two of you talking. But I feel that one of you does all the talking and the other one won't say much because you're hiding stuff. And don't be a victim. You're not a victim. You're not communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. I think somebody is communicating, but I don't think the other person is listening. And why, I don't know. Why are they not talking? What's the problem? Okay. Because somebody here is too busy. You use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for your partner. And self-neglect. You're neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. That came out in reverse. You might be a little bit too, like, you care too much about yourself and not enough about other people and what their needs are. You're selfish. You're self-centered. And you may accuse others of being that way. And you need to stop procrastinating. There's something you need to do and you're just putting it off. So there's a talk you need to have. You need to stop being too busy and you need to stop being self-centered, okay? That's the problems in this blissful relationship. And it's not much compared to all the beautiful stuff you're going to be seeing together. You're going to be securely attached, not codependent. You're going to stop talking about breaking this off. You're going to stop being jealous. You're going to stop having all the power. And you're going to do something about the distance. You have to see this person. You have to see this person. And Spirit's working on that because you have domestic bliss, communication, and a mind connection. The two of you think alike. You love to talk about deep philosophical conversations. You don't like chit chat. You like to get deep. But one of you is not opening up because they have all this other shit over there that they're hiding. Or it may just be like their past you have shared purpose. You have a future vision together. And you're building together. Look, you're going to end up having a nice home together. That's a very beautiful house. It looks like a farmhouse, actually. All right. You're going to have also, look, this stayed on the table. You're going to have shared healing. There is a third party. And someone is going to be chosen family. I feel like this person, this third party that causes you so much trouble, I think this new person in your life is going to accept them as chosen family because you have children with them. And when you have children with somebody, you can't leave them out in the cold. You have to make them a part of your existence. Now, do they have to be your best friend? They can be. I mean, if you can see past the jealousy and that person's totally over your person, then yeah, you can be friends. But it would probably only work if they had somebody new in their life also. Just saying. But it looks like you're all going to get healing together. And they're going to accept your third party as part of your life. Not to continue having a relationship because you love this person and you don't want to hurt them by cheating. But they're going to have enough respect for you, for your children, and for your ex-wife or husband to allow them to be a part of your life because they have children with you. And just because the two of you couldn't work things out, the children shouldn't have to suffer. And just because you find somebody new, that person doesn't have to be jealous. You haven't chosen them anymore. You're choosing this new person. And you need to make sure that they know that. That this third party knows, hey, this is who I'm choosing to be with. You and I are no longer together. We do share children, and my new girlfriend respects you and loves you and wants you to be part of our family because you are part of our family. But there's not going to be any getting together, hooking up, and any of that kind of stuff because that's just not going to happen because you love this person, right? Time to detox. It's time to detox from these negative vibes that you've been living in. Now we're going to pull tarot and find out what is actually going on under the surface here. Why are you manifesting a wheel? Why? Look, the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So it has something to do with work, maybe. Why is the Magician here? Because of the Three of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. This has got something to do with going wild at work. Why is the Magician here? Because of the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. It's about your money, your material things, the things in your life that you can tangibly touch. Why is the Magician here? You're manifesting a wheel. Why is the Magician here? Because of a Queen of Pentacles and a Three of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles is usually very abundant, and also very charitable. And the Three of Pentacles is, if you notice, about somebody being charitable when someone is trying to get their finances together. So there's this sense of a Capricorn, Virgo, Tauran. I feel like it's probably a Taurus or a Capricorn or both. But this person, it doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but it's showing up as a feminine. It's a feminine energy that's very abundant, very giving, very loving, very motherly. This woman has a lot of integrity, a lot of respect. She is exactly what I was describing. But for some reason, you're manifesting Maybe her accepting this third party, showing this third party respect, because they're coming to see them for help. And if you notice, the man is looking at them and he has a cup in his hand and he's saying, we don't have any help. We're out of help. But this woman is saying, I can help. They never helped, but I can help. I can give you what you need. Whether it be physical or emotional, I have what you need. Come on over here. Come to the house. Let's have some coffee and let's sit down and talk about what you need. That's what I feel you're manifesting, is somebody needing something. There's a Three of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. That's what this is manifesting, okay? And what's the wheel? The wheel is you having it all. You are manifesting to have somebody very wealthy enter your life. This Queen of Pentacles could actually be in a position of need right now. And there's people saying, we can't help you. There's nothing we can do for you. That might be why her head is down. Like, even though she's abundant, she might not have anything right now. Let's clarify her. Why is she here with the Three of Pentacles? Because she is recovering. She's resting. Yeah. This woman's been through something. And she's manifesting herself to be rested, to recover. She's recovering. She could be recovering from surgery and she needed help and no one would help her, or from some kind of accident. But there's a wheel coming that's going to bring her a lot of abundance. Why is the star in reverse? Because, see, you feel like you have no hope, but you don't see that wheel is coming because of a Knight of Cups. This person, this long distance love, I think this is the long distance love. I feel like you do not think there's any hope that this person is going to get serious. Because if you see, he's on a white horse, dressed in armor, and he is not in any kind of hurry. And when people ride white horses, they're typically not. I think he's moving too slow. A lot of people say that the Knight of Pentacles is moving real slow, and he is. Most of the time, he's actually completely stopped because he's strategizing and trying to come up with a strategy. This one is just very, very good looking. He has a lot of money. He has all the power. And you feel like there's no hope because he's not giving you anything either, even though he has a huge cup to offer. Why is he here if there's no hope? Why is he here? What's the truth about there being no hope? And a lot came out. He is control. He has all the control. See how he's controlling the money? He's keeping all the money under his control. And this is toxicity. That's where the codependency comes in with him. And somebody has been very, very patient with this person through some sleepless nights, wondering how they're going to make it. And I think it's this Queen of Pentacles recovering from whatever the hell she's been through. But there's a wheel coming that's going to bring her everything. Where is that going to come from? Something she's been looking for, she's waiting for it. Can you show me what it is? It's that strength. She's going to do it herself. She's going to make her own fortune. This woman is strong. Remember I told you she was typically very abundant. All right. So strength is already clarifying strength. Why is strength here then? Since we have it here twice, may I see why? Because of the Chariot. This would indicate to me that this person is going to come and see you. The two of you are going to finally get together. One or the other is going to travel to see you. They could, for some reason, I'm feeling like they could live in Egypt or somewhere in the Middle East, or they could be there for some reason. And also, they are showing up as an emperor. Outcome of your Chariot. This person's been through a lot with you. Oh, wow. The Emperor is here with the Four of Cups in reverse. So, I feel that what they're going to do is they're going to come and see you and say, you didn't think I loved you, but I loved you so much. Clarify the Four of Cups in reverse. I think this person's crazy about you. Why are the Four of Cups here in reverse? Because of manifesting, wish fulfillment when it comes to working. Why is it in reverse? It's like it hasn't happened yet. Why is the wish fulfillment with work in reverse? It's like you want like a new job, or you're waiting for a new job. Okay. It's going to be something that you're very creative at, and it's going to be something new. It just hasn't happened yet. Your creativity is about to explode when it comes to your work life, and it's going to lead you to wish fulfillment. That could also be sex. When you get with this person, that could be you laying them down on the floor in the kitchen. Why is the Lovers? You have a decision to make. Why is the Lovers on the bottom of the deck? Okay. Wow. Y'all are not going to believe what just came out. Because of a wheel that's going to cause somebody to take a huge leap of faith. And this is what this has been needing. This relationship has been needing that. You're going to, once you meet this person and you actually spend time with them, you're going to be like, I can't live without you. You're going to finally see what I saw over here. You couldn't see that. All you could see was what was happening online. There's so much you can't see online. This person has been very burdened by this relationship being totally online. I think you're going to finally realize this is who you want to be with, and you're going to take them. It's called Take Me Away. You're going to come and take them away. They don't think you're coming. They think there's no hope for this. But you are crazy about this person. And when you actually get around them and you see them and you smell them and you taste them and you get all those things that you're missing right now, it is going to be, the chemistry is going to be wild. Okay? And your decision is being made by the universe with a wheel. I didn't even pull cards on that. Clarify the wheel. The universe is like, I'm up to something here. Spirit said he'd get another deck. Clarify the wheel. Damn right. Divine Masculine is here. And what's he doing? What's this risk he's taking? He's going to stop putting limitations on this and being afraid. You see this wedding dress this woman's wearing? You see how old it looks? Like she's had it on for years waiting for this fool to marry her. He's going to finally stand in his power and do it. Outcome of this relationship. Right now, you're thinking about this. You're in hermit mode type feel because of all the dark shit you've been through. Outcome of your dark night. You've been through a dark night of the soul. Oh, Spirit's so precious. Look, you're finally going to get to the end of the dark night of the soul, and you're going to have a family, home, and commitment with this person. You remember the home that I said, like a farmhouse? You guys are going to be together. That's the choice, and you're going to break all these toxic patterns. When you finally get to be around this person, you're not going to be able to control yourself the way you're controlling yourself now, because you are indeed controlling yourself now. And this person's being completely transparent and open, and they deserve the same from you. They really do. All right, what can you tell us out of this deck before I move on? Anything going on at home? There's an awakening happening at home. All right, what about work? You're no longer going to wait. You're tired of waiting. You're telling this person, I'm not waiting any longer. I've waited as long as I'm going to wait. And surprises. Surprises are, this is protected. And love life. Oh, wow. You're longing for this person. You're just longing. And wouldn't you, if you were at a distance from somebody you were like cosmically connected to? Alright, and what was it? Homework, love, your role. Your role is to not have a new love. Alright, and what's your outcome? Regret when it comes to your finances and retreating. So it looks like you're going to not move forward here because of regret and finances. Why are you not going to have a new love? Because you're not going to get a second chance when it comes to children. Why are you not going to retreat? You have a money focus because you have so much money. So you're gonna break it off with somebody because they don't have any money, and you're gonna regret it because you do have so much, or they do. And then there's forgiveness. So what does the universe see as the outcome here? Because you're still very stuck. There's gonna need to be balance here, equal. You know, one of you right now is giving more than the other. And you also need to learn how to have the boundaries. And once you get healthy, what will be the outcome? Somebody has no acceptance. What is the outcome? That decision, and the decision is going to be what? To be patient right now and not be obsessed. And why? Why are they going to do that? Because of the forgiveness. And they're being forgiven for what? Something that was strictly sexual, that interfered. There was stability that came from it, and they were unsupported. So this person was having sex with somebody. You're going to have to forgive them because of them just having sex and interfering with the stability and not being supportive. So this person was getting money. That's what this is about over here. They regret giving money to somebody and retreating from you And their role is not to have a second chance with a new love because of their children. Why are they going to do that? Because it's not fate. What is fate? That they reject somebody because they're on different pages. Can you show me who? Remember the one that neglects themselves? Somebody has integrity. They're struggling with taking care of themselves, but they have integrity. Whoever has integrity, you're going to have time apart and release them. And what will be your outcome then? It looks like you're going to make mistakes here. Big mistakes. It really does. Oh my God. That's your outcome. Warning, twin flame, go slow. There's a need for healing. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't see you ending up with the right person here. I think you're gonna end up with the one that's jealous. You're not gonna. You're the one that's new, that's online. I don't think you're gonna go see them. It said you were, but I didn't see that in this deck. What am I missing, Spirit? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Show me what I'm missing. There's that new love. Y'all, I can't make this up. There's the new love. It's only you. I only want you. But this person is having a hard time forgiving you because you were having sex with somebody else behind their back. And now you're feeling desperate because they found out. What's going to be the outcome? You're going to realize that this person is worth waiting for. And you don't want to give them another chance, but will you? Only if they make a decision to have freedom. They have to get free from their past. They have to leave the past behind. Unless this person will leave the past behind, they're going to miss out on the love of a lifetime. And they're being divinely guided to do that. I don't know if y'all are talking about my fingernails or what, but my toenails are purple too. And I have a dragonfly on one of them. Let me see if I can show you. It's hard for me to get my legs up that high. I have, let's see. Can you see them? Can you see my little dragonfly? The school here, the colors are purple and gold. But that's not why I got them. I got them because it's a friend of mine's favorite color. Alright, so in the end, it's going to depend on you. But there is going to be a wheel that's going to change the trajectory of things. And you're manifesting that wheel, or the other person might be manifesting it. I see the love of a lifetime here, but it's being complicated by a twin flame who you have children with, who is maybe an ex. And they can't stand it when you get with somebody new. And they end up becoming jealous or causing the other person to feel jealous. Maybe because they can get around you and they can talk to you and this person can't because of whatever reason. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to, but that happens sometimes. Show me how this person, and we're getting ready to go to Q&A, I promise you. I'm over this relationship. Show me how this divine masculine feels about the one he has bliss with, because I don't know who that is. But show me how he feels about that person. He's getting a perspective and realizing he's better off happy and his head is clear, or when his head is clear and he's using his intuition. How do they feel about him? They're not bitter. They don't have they're not angry. Even though they've been hurt, they're, I think, going to forgive. Yeah, this person was hurt deeply by this man. All right. How does the third party come? The third party misses you and wants to be established with you. All right. Then why aren't you? It came out in reverse. Because that relationship is cursed. Why are you saying it's cursed? Because of family and hopelessness. And confessions. Clarify the confessions of hopelessness when it comes to your family. They're conflicted. They send mixed signals. This person... It's not like it. I don't want to say it's black magic cursed. There's possibilities. What's going to be the outcome of the blissful relationship? Time. It's time. And this person is gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful. Why is it coming out in reverse? Because right now it's just a fantasy. The two of you are just talking to each other online. You've never seen this person. You've never smelled them. You've never experienced them. You don't realize how deep this person would be and how amazing, I think, just being around them would be. And that doesn't even include the sex part. That's just how amazing I think this person is. All right, what's going to be the outcome with the money? Gaia, and somebody is networking when it comes to their media. Outcome of the media and networker. Oh, God. Ah, ha, ha, ha. There's gossip about somebody who manages your money and you helping somebody. So people who work for you, and there's a mechanic in reverse, they're gossiping about you and what you're doing to help somebody with your money. So you're doing something to help somebody with your money. That could be the codependency, or that, I don't know. What are they saying about you? They're saying that this is going to cause a girl fight because you're helping this other woman, I think. Remember the Queen of Pentacles that needed help because she had been hurt or sick or something? And there's just no creativity whatsoever. They're saying you have no creativity, or whoever you're helping has none. What's the truth? The truth is that this person is digging dirt and you're unfazed because you're moving. And you're not going to hold a grudge either. Outcome of you moving. You're going to be a queen rising. People are not going to have the facts when it comes to not wanting you back. So you're going to think somebody wants you back, but they don't have the facts. They make shit up. Outcome of the queen rising. Wasting time. Having karmic friends. And not having any love on the brain. So she's not even thinking about love, but she's wasting time with karmic friends. What should she do instead? Oh my God. Somebody is saying that they have to give money and they're threatening them with a screenshot. So it's like they're blackmailing them with a screenshot. And that's all they can think about. That's why she needs money. She's being blackmailed. What's going to be the outcome of this situation? Somebody's got bad habits and they're going to get bad karma. Good. Thank you, Spirit. And you're going to be too busy winning. And somebody's got land or livestock or something natural. There's some kind of natural product. It looks like you're making money off of that somehow. You're a very conservative, natural person. But the people managing your money need to shut their fucking mouth. I personally think you need to find somebody else to manage your money. Whoever this is managing your money, they are. You have a lot of money. You have 10 pentacles. But they need to chill the fuck out. Alright. What's going to be the outcome of that Queen of Pentacles? Somebody's planning a surprise for her in divine timing. And then there's going to be business. I want to find out when. When is this surprise coming? Or she might be planning one. In a few weeks. It says it's going to come in a few weeks. In April. Wow. And then also in January. So it might last all the way through till January, until the festive season. Yeah. It's like this person has a surprise plan for you, and it's going to happen in April. And the two of you are going to spend all the way up until after the holidays together into the new year. The festive season. Like, you're going to stay together for a whole long time. I think that's going to be a wrap for you. I think you'll be together forever after that. I don't think you're going to ever move away from this person. Because I think this person is where it's at. Like, I think this person is fated to be in your life. And you need to step it up. You need to stop procrastinating and get your shit together and stop making this person wait. Alright, angels, can we have some guidance before I'm going to get a message and we're going to close. May I have some guidance? I'm going to do Q&A if y'all want to. My memory is perfect. I remember everything easily. Archangel Zachiel, call upon me, the Archangel of Memory, when you need to increase your mental abilities to remember facts or release unhappy memories. I am a magnet for answered prayers. I effortlessly attract blessings into my life. I am the deliverer. This is Archangel Sandalphon. I am the deliverer of prayers, and your request will be heard and answered in ways that will bring you the greatest joy and fulfillment. I release my resistance to change. I am excited for the miracles that await me. And see, that's you letting go of the past. Call upon us, all of your manifesting angels, and you are manifesting. Call upon us to release your fears and open your mind to all the miracles waiting to happen in your life. You got some big miracles coming. And then on the bottom, I am connected to the power of the divine feminine. Harmony and magic fill my life. And Archangel Haniel, as the grace of God, I can help you connect to your ability to manifest magic through the divine feminine. And I'm going to tell you what it looks like to me. It looks like you both have twin flames, but they're not the ones that you're going to end up with. I think that those relationships ended badly. That's what I'm seeing. Take it as it resonates. It could be the other way around, because these are general readings. And I am being told, and you can leave if you're not interested in hearing what I have to say, but I'm being told to give you a special message. Okay? Alright, do you need to go outside? How we doing, Kailash? Have we got a list? Have we got a list? Thank you for the likes. If you haven't liked, make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing, hyping the videos. I'm being told to give you a very special message, and I'm going to do that because Spirit has asked me to. I've been told a long time ago that this collective is a collective of sacred rebels. Okay? And I have a book by Atlanta Fairchild of sacred. Come on, damn it. You got to stay out there till I'm finished. Come on. I don't know what you want. I don't know. He's acting weird. It's like he wants something now. I want it now, now, now. But he won't tell me what he wants. That's frustrating. That's what's going on with you. You want this person now, now, now. But they won't tell you what they want. All right, may I have one card, please, from the Holy Spirit for this that would go perfectly with everything that's been said in this reading today. One card, please. There we go, right there. I'm not reading the bottom of the deck. Every journey starts with a single step. Cannot make it up. And on the bottom of the deck, we have, I'm not going to read it because it's long, restore and replenish. And remember that Queen of Pentacles was having to do that. So if you need to hear that, you can always get with me privately. But I am going to read number 12. Every journey starts with a single step, okay? And that's what we need to happen here. It's time to move forward. It's time to take this relationship to a place beyond fantasy land. You are on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey, but there is also a physical expression of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your destiny in this lifetime. Your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be the physical expression of an internal healing. This journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life. So much so that you may feel as though your life experiences have prepared you just for this particular adventure. That you have all that you need within you. This is not a time to worry about what you're going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what you need to come along for the ride and what is best left behind you now. Remember, leave the past behind. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left without you feeling concerned or anxious. You will be able to travel far lighter than you ever imagined possible. To be the best equipped for this journey, you will need a lightness of heart and the realization that change can be an incredible blessing. Even if what you are leaving behind is something that you found secure, safe, familiar, or comforting. Just as the butterfly leaves the chrysalis behind, when it's time to spread its newly formed wings, so too are you ready to leave behind what once was and embrace what is more appropriate for you at this time. See, remember I told you at the beginning that your life was about to change in miraculous and huge ways. There is an element to the journey you are embarking upon that is unknown. Perhaps it is news to you that you are even taking a journey. However, the realization that traveling along a familiar path brings no guarantees is more likely. This open, unscripted quality of your journey will help you gain the most from your experiences. You see, this journey is a spiritual gift. It is an invitation from the great loving heart of the universe calling you into something that you would not have otherwise found. You are not supposed to know all the details, nor how it is going to work out before you set out. You are just meant to take one step after the other, again and again, so that you can receive the gifts that are headed your way. If you are considering taking a physical trip somewhere, this oracle comes as confirmation that the journey will in some way be a life changing one, and this is good. If the journey you are considering is one of a more internal variety, such as exploring a new field of consciousness, beginning a new creative work, or traveling into the world of unknown possibilities in order to start your work, then this oracle is confirmation that it is indeed a wise choice and and may and much new life will come of it. And see, I think for the two of you, it's both. This oracle brings you particular guidance that the apparently small steps you are taking in an area of your life important to you right now are actually far more powerful and constructive than you realize. Sometimes we are gaining ground, but the effect is not immediately obvious. This doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It simply means that the effects of your actions are cumulative, and soon they will begin to overflow into the physical world with a positive impact that may surprise you. This oracle brings you the message to keep going. If you have been doing a lot of inner work and are frustrated or concerned that you are not seeing the results that translate into the physical world, keep faith, as the physical manifestation of your inner work is coming. Remember that you have all the resources you need and then some. Your inner and outer journey are blessed with positive energy, and all you need to do is keep going one step at a time. Healing process. Say aloud, of my own free will, I now choose to surrender any fear or doubt about my ability to succeed. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I have faith in the unfolding journey of my life, both internally and out in the world. Even if the face of the unknown, I know that positive energy surrounds me and I am protected through unconditional love. I am supported and assisted to take each step as need be so that my great creative life journey can be all that it can be. You may like to complete your healing process with a quick dance around the lounge, feeling joy in your heart and lightness in your step. Just a suggestion. Do you see how Spirit just pulled the whole reading together with one message? If Spirit doesn't amaze you, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Because Spirit amazes me every time I sit down. Even when I don't. Even when I'm just dancing around the house, just being my silly ass self. Alright, I'm going to use a lot of different cards for the Q&A. But before I go on break, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to pull Trinket Spirit that'll go perfectly so that whoever you're talking to is going to know I am the one. If they need that confirmation. Now, you might not all need that confirmation, but here's the confirmation. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel and for hyping the video if you're able. I have an elephant. I love you to the moon and back. I have a flamingo and a pendulum that just fell off of it. Somehow there's a pendulum involved. You may use one or have one. I have Chinese food. Somebody loves Chinese food. The Eiffel Tower fell out of my hand. You might be going to Paris. One's mind, once stretched by a new idea, never regains its original dimensions. There's a dragonfly here. There's a piece of rubber here. You might need a new tire. I have a leaf. Fall could be significant to this situation. I know with me, I had a fall off a ladder. There's an elephant. Drive safe. I need you here with me. So somebody might be coming to see you by driving, but I think some are coming by airplane. I have a music note. I have an elephant. They might be coming by boat. I have a lot of elephants. A lot of elephants, you guys. Some spirit is talking to somebody about, look at that. Your two hearts are connected. And look at this flower. This flower could be significant to you in some way. See that flower? Live, love, and laugh. Somehow palm trees are significant. I have a crown. You could be from somewhere where there's like kings and queens. Or this could be about what you drink, Crown Royal. Or it could just be about like the kings and queens of the tarot. I have something that looks Catholic to me. I don't know. I have a heart with wings and a keyhole. And you got to have the key to that heart. That thing is locked up tight. And I haven't pulled the key, I'll tell you that. I have like a poised angel. I don't know what that's about. I have a quarter with a piece missing out of it. So I don't know what that means either, but I'm going to leave that alone. And then I have Shakespeare, and every fair from fair sometimes declines. And then I have a tiny little tree of life, family tree. I'm going to pull something out of here, and then I'm going to do the dice real quick. And that's going to be a wrap for this. We'll do the Q&A. I have the Kundalini or one of the gods from India. I don't know which. I have a shell. I have Saturn. It's going to be your Saturn return. I have a horse. I have a starfish. And I have young and strong. You could have some children, or you could be young and strong. I don't know. All right. Who are you talking to, Holy Spirit? May I speak, please? K5 North Node Aquarius TVWCRO. K is standing on top of number 4. K4. Doesn't that mean something? FCS CDD. DDS. Okay, DDS, CC or CKC, F, number 4, Libra, and Jupiter. PMBXYAW, number 9, Jupiter, and Pisces. I'm going to go one more time. Jupiter again. Jupiter is very heavy in this. Number 1, AARQYBY, Leo. M. Somebody's name starts with an M. All right, y'all. I'm going to put those away. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm coming back to do Q&A. I'm going to take a tiny little break, stretch my legs a little bit, maybe dance around the living room, because I'm going on a journey. Spirit's about to take me on a journey. I feel it. My life has been completely dismantled, and it's going to be reconstructed perfectly. And it's going to be more beautiful than it could have ever been imagined in this little noodle up here. Because I think small compared to what Spirit wants for my life. And I know that. All right, come on. Come on. dumb asshole. What do you want? What do you want? Oh, don't you talk shit to me. Don't be talking shit to me. I'll be right back. Come on. I hear you talking shit. Come on. Go on out there and go to the bathroom. Go. I'll be damned. Look what you did, boy. Look what you did, boy. I am so freaking hungry. spoke to me very, very clearly. I heard it plain as day. There's something about this person's eyes. And when you finally see this person in life, in real life, and you look into their eyes, there's going to be something activated, spiritually activated. Get on my shoulder. Come on, we got to answer questions. Stop being an asshole. He loves his Coca-Cola. He don't drink much of it. He knows his limit. He acts like he used to be human at one time. I never believed in reincarnation until I met this bird. This bird knows me from somewhere. And he is crazy about me. Yeah, he's drinking Coke. He loves it. He loves it. Absolutely, Julianne. Absolutely. We're getting ready to find out. Okay, Cosmo. I got work to do. Come on now. That's enough. One more and that's it. All right now. All right. Cosmo. Don't be a pig. You can have some more after I read, okay? All right, that's enough, honey. That's enough. Get on my shoulder. Don't you start with that shit. Get on my shoulder and stop that. All right, let's go. Let's go. Kailash. Is it Julianne that's first? What's going on? There we go. All right. Will I see some results by the end of April of all the things I am and will be doing for my business? Improved finances, bigger audiences. All right, let's see. Yes or no, Spirit? Will Julianne see by the end of April, will things that she's doing for her business improve her finances? Look, romance and opportunity came out for you, Julianne. Answer her question, Spirit. The situation will improve. Romance came out in reverse. Cosmo. Within the next few weeks. But romance is coming out in reverse. Cosmo. What are you doing? Come here. Get up here. Get up here on my shoulder. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Answer her question, Spirit. Big happy changes, Julianne. There's something better. Peaceful resolution. That's your answer right there. You're worried. No need to worry. Stop worrying. It looks like everything is going to be improving. May I see what needs to change, if anything? If she needs to do something different to bring about these changes? You need to know, you need to stand in your power, and you're going to have connections. Cosmo's determined to get your reading. Education and connections. So there's something you might need to learn, or you might have connections that can teach you something. All right, talk to me for Julianne. Anything she needs to improve upon in the next few weeks to make this happen. No drama. You're gonna have spiritual guidance. You're gonna be an influencer. Timing is a factor, and you're manifesting this. You need to come up with a strategy. All right, come on, baby, get over here. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, we gotta help her. Come on, we gotta help Julianne get a strategy. Get up here. Spirit, show me how to help her come up. What does she need to start thinking about when it comes to this business? Show us. There we go. Whenever life throws obstacles in your way and things don't go as planned, accept them and say, thank you. I'm ready for the lesson this alternative path will teach me. I trust these lessons are valuable for my dreams to come true. So when things don't look like they're going in the right direction, thank you for these lessons. I trust that they're helping my dreams come true. And this moment is the foundation for all future moments. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibility. Come on, sweetheart. I'm going to put you back up if you don't stop. Quit. I took a shower, and when I take a shower, he loves to smell me, and he likes to get his scent all over me. All right. So let's see what this might look like. What is happening in the next few weeks that Julianne needs to know, to be mindful of? Friendship and home. Don't do it. Don't do it. Boundaries when it comes to your home. You need to be careful who you allow into your home. Cosmo. Come on. Come on now. Come on. You see what I'm talking about? You need to be careful who you allow into your home. Stop it. Stop it. He's picking up a really funky energy. This person is trying to control your outcome. Stop it. You stop it. You stop it. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. There you go. My baby. You're my baby. You're my baby. You're my sweet, sweet boy. Come here. Come here. Yeah. You're my baby. You're my baby. You're my sweet baby. Yeah. You're my sweet boy. You gotta be a good boy, okay? Get on my shoulder and be a good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let go. Let go. All right, show us what's coming down this next 3 weeks, Spirit. What's on the way? Justice came out and animals. So somehow animals are a factor for you. That's why he's in the reading. I didn't realize that. And also you need answers. They're coming out in reverse. What does justice look like when it comes to animals? Something could have happened to your animals. It has something to do with a friendship. Remember I told you to be careful who you let into your house? And your well-being. Somebody could have done something to one of your animals. I'm being very serious. You're going to get closure for whatever happened here. Something happened between you and a friend, and it had something to do with animals. Anything else she needs to know? All coming out in reverse. Protection, talent, empowerment, and reconciliation. Lightening your load. All came out in reverse. There's a friend in your life you need to be careful of, especially when it comes to your animals. You're going to get justice. Everything came out in reverse. Come here. And it has something to do with a friend, okay? I don't think they are your friend. I think you need to be careful of that person. All right. We're going to move on to the next person. Oh. Oh. I am so sorry. Well, you're going to get justice for that because whoever did it is fixing to get their karma. Spirit's amazing. Whenever Kailash is ready, you're welcome, Julie. You're so welcome, baby. I'm so sorry that happened to your dog. That might be why Otto was acting like he was acting too. Because they're always part of the reading. Come here, sweetie. Come here, honey. You want to get on the crystal ball? Stand on the crystal ball. You can do it. Since it's been a long time, Ryan and I are not talking. And since we parted ways hang on, just wondering if he forgot me or does he think of me sometimes? Okay, so you want to know if Ryan ever thinks of you, and if so, what does he think? All right, let's find out. If it comes out in reverse, then I'm going to say he doesn't think about you. But if it comes out upright, well, whatever it says is what he thinks, okay? Come on, Kailash. I always call him Kailash. And his name is Cosmo. But every time I'm on film with him, I accidentally call him Kailash. Stop it! Stop it! All right. Does Ryan ever think of Tina? May I see, please? It came out upright. Tina, not only is he thinking of you, he's spying on you. On social media, he's trying to get information. He has ways of spying. And he has this sense of being shallow. He might think that you're shallow. He might feel like you're bored or that you feel empty and hollow. How else does he feel about her? All coming out upright. Boundaries, drawing the line. No, enough is enough. And running. Anything else he's feeling about her? Came out in reverse. So that means he's not thinking about this. But somebody has been having secrets. Concealing things. He's been concealing secrets when it comes to returning. So I don't think he's thinking about coming back right now. But he is concealing something. Let's see if we can find out what he's concealing. What is he concealing? May I see, please? Use the other deck I'm hearing. Okay. What is he concealing? He's living a double life and he's stalking. I can't make it up. Spirit is telling me over and over he's watching you. Stop it. He's stalking and living a double life. And he has a desire to win. I'm going to look better, do better, and get someone hotter. Oh, okay. Who's next? You're coming to North Carolina? That's where I live. Are you on the list, baby? I'm going to answer Purple's question. Purple's been here since the beginning of the reading. Okay. I'm going to answer your question too, Kailash. You have a question. Who else had a question? I saw the list. I got to go way back up here to find it. Okay, I did Tina, and then I got Kailash. Kailash, do you want to go before Purple or after? Because I'm going to answer Purple's question. Purple was here before you were. Yes. Yes, I'm from North Carolina. I'm from eastern North Carolina. A little bitty town called Vanceboro, right outside of New Bern, Greenville, Kinston, Jacksonville. I don't know if you've heard of any of those places, but I think I know where Franklin is. I think that's in the western part of North Carolina. All right, let's see if Purple is coming to North Carolina. Will Purple be making a trip to North Carolina and Florida anytime soon, Spirit? Looks like somebody's health is improving or needs to. Yeah, there's something about health improving. Will they be making a trip to North Carolina and Florida? Or Florida? I'm not sure. Trip to North Carolina or Florida? Oh, wow. Spirit is saying to choose a new direction in the near future because you have plenty of money. And it's up to you. So you already know you can make this trip if you want to. But I think Franklin is not exactly where you were planning on going. You might have just said that's where you were going. Spirit always knows. I'll find out. So you'll be here in a few weeks, huh? That's what it was saying in the reading. 3 weeks in April. Any advice for the trip? The Four of Wands came out in reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles. So this is indicating to me that you're in a relationship and you need to be single before you make this trip. That original reading was for you. All right, thank you, Kailash. I'll be happy to answer your question if you have one. Anything else for the trip? Stop. It's like the Five of Swords came out in reverse. You're defensive. You're very defensive. And you need to stop. It's like you're doing this mental fuckery thing when it comes up to a strategy, like how you're going to make this happen. Why are you going through this? Why are you putting yourself through all of this mental fuckery? I don't think you're fighting with others, but you may be. It looks like you're fighting your own feelings because of that Queen of Pentacles. That original reading was for you. Well, how do you feel about her? Whoa. The Lovers came out. Oh, God. Oh, my God. There's the Leo. The Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords came out. You have two women. And you're deceiving both of them. You're going to choose a Queen of Wands, which is either an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. It could be a Leo, but it could be any of those. This is typically a Sagittarius. It looks like you're going to choose to deceive a Leo or some fire sign because of a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. How are you going to deceive them? Or how are they going to deceive? They might be deceiving you. How are they deceiving? What's the deception? Show me the Queen of Wands. True motives. Spirit said King of Pentacles in reverse. I think this is your wife. Alright. How does the Queen of Wands feel about you? Time came out in reverse. She wants to be established with you and she misses you. So this woman feels like it's like you've made her wait too long. I think that's the deception, is that you have chosen someone else over her and made her wait too long. Okay. How does the Queen of Pentacles feel about you? She's at her breaking point and wants healing. And what will you decide to do? The distance. You're going to go on that trip. And wherever you're going, you're going to find a lot of loyalty also. Somehow that flower in that dog's mouth and that dog could be significant. Outcome of this trip. I think it's going to be a beautiful outcome. You're going to get clarity. You're going to realize that this has been distracting. You've been distracting yourself because it wasn't only her. And you're going to get clarity on the fact that you were distracting yourself. And that was causing a conflict between you and this woman. But I think when you see this woman, you're going to love her. That's what I think. I think you already do. But you have someone else that's at their breaking point with you. And I think you're over them. I don't think you want to be with them anymore. It looks like your relationship with them is over. And you're still fighting moving on. It's like you're moving on, but you're moving on real slow. You're probably still seeing her. Yeah, you're getting over this. You're using bad judgment. You're in denial when it comes to having no feelings for someone. Okay. Purple, thank you for being here. Hope you will like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. It could have been a man. It was just energy. Or that man might have more than one woman. Go back and watch it. Stop. There's a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, it looks like it could have been a mother who you used to live with, but for some reason she no longer is having a relationship with somebody for some reason. And you heard what I said. I can't remember what I said, but there's something going on with that woman being deceptive. That Queen of Wands is being deceptive or being deceived. You might need to be careful going to see this man. Let me ask Spirit flat out. Get on my shoulder, damn it. Is it safe to go see this man? Forgiveness came out, and the situation will improve came out in reverse. So there's a need for forgiveness there and a need to worry. I would say be careful. Is there any danger in seeing this man? Spirit said trust. You're ready. Stop. I think you're okay to go see this man, but I think you're going to find out that he's had somebody else. If you think you have been exclusively with him, you haven't. There's been another woman. And it looks like he's slowly moving away from her. Very slowly. Knight of Pentacles slow. Kailash, baby, are you still here? That's why these online relationships, you got to be careful because you never know who you're dealing with. And if they're not letting you video chat with them and talk to them on the phone, don't trust them. They don't deserve your trust. They haven't earned your trust. And if they're avoiding you certain times a day, hey baby, what's up, Manya? I think Kailash went to bed. He wanted me to answer a question for him, but he left. He might have got mad because I answered Purple's question, but Purple's been here since I started the video 2 hours and 23 minutes ago. Hello, I'm doing well, thank you. Sabal Official, nice meeting you. Good. Okay. Good. Well, go have fun, and I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. But it was saying that he's getting out of a relationship with somebody. Slowly. He's acting so silly. You're welcome, baby. If I can help you again, I'll be back tomorrow. We might be able to get more clarity. Sometimes if I know what to ask, I can get you more clarity. I mean, I'm just shooting in the dark here. I'm really putting myself out there when I answer these questions, not knowing much about what I'm reading about. All right. I'm going to answer one more question for this Savo official. Yes, you may, Manya. Give me 1 second, baby. All right, you want to know this? Okay, Purple, come back tomorrow, baby, and I'll put you on the list again, and we'll ask about your cousin signing paperwork, because I only do one question at a time, okay? But thank you for letting me read for you, and I'll be happy to read for you tomorrow. Get off of my damn... Stop! I cannot read with you on my hand. Driving me crazy. It will. Rewatch it. It'll make a lot more sense. Hang on a second, y'all, because I ain't putting up with this shit. I told you to behave. And that if you could not behave, that you were going back in your cage. So you need to just go in there and stop acting like a fool. I'm not playing right now. I'm trying to play cards. He wants to play and act up, and I'm trying to do business. Sorry about that. I try to let him be a part of the show because he loves it, but he don't know how to act sometimes. Okay. Okay, you want to know the feelings of your partner, Afkar, Alvi, for you when he contacts with you. You want to know the feelings. Show me the feelings of the partner. May I see the feelings of this partner? Spirit said use the other deck. May I see the feelings of this partner, please? Euphoria and fantasy. Those are not a good combination. I mean, I guess it could be fantasy and rejection. Show me the feelings of this person's partner, please. They're concealing that they don't want to be rejected, or they don't want to reject. Tell me how they feel about Sabo official. Okay. Does that tell you what you want to know? That's why Spirit told me to use the other deck. This is divine masculine energy, and letting go came out. It may have come out in reverse, and this is causing them despair. I don't think they want to let you go. That's how I think they're very much attracted to you and want to be with you. That's what I get for you. Manya, baby. You want to know what's coming for you in April. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And yes, it will make more sense. Okay. All right, so for Manya, April. Manya likes to row. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. Show me what's coming. It's got the other person in it, too. I couldn't get the actual Rider-Waite. But this is pretty... Oh! A King of Pentacles with an Ace of Pentacles? Manya. I'm jealous. No, I'm not. A Three of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. So, could be a man that's going to help you financially, or you might help him financially. There's a Seven of Cups and a Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles in reverse, rather. Show me what's coming towards Manya in April. May I see, please? Between now and the end of April. Oh, Manya. The Fool showed up, and Six of Swords, and the Three of Cups in reverse. I get the feeling that you are going to take some kind of risk between now and the end of April, and it's going to cause you to move on from a situation that's just not doing it for you anymore. It's leading you towards loss of friendship, though, which might not be a bad thing, because they may party too much. All right, where is she going with this Fool energy? You're going to start something totally new. I got a lot of cards. All right, I got the Star. That's a beautiful card. It's like your wish is coming true. You're going to walk away from something. The Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse. This, to me, and the Four of Wands in reverse. It looks like to me that you're getting out of a relationship with somebody. There's an Aquarian energy to this. There's an Aries energy to this. There's a lot of swords and a lot of pentacles. Not much emotion. The emotion is you being sick of this, being tired of this, and being ready to get away from it. And that's why you're taking this risk. But it's involved somebody moving real slow and being real controlling and not giving you your fair share or not helping you when you needed help. Watching you struggle and not doing anything about it. Knowing good and well that they could help you. And this is the type of person that will lie, cheat, steal, those types of things. They're just not a good person. That might be what's happening here is you're just sick of this person not being a good person. I'll be so glad when I get some new glasses that fucking stay on my face. It's like you're getting out of a relationship with somebody that's just not a good person. You know they're not a good person. You know they're playing games with you. They're not moving towards you. They're just kind of sitting there and bragging that I have all this money. My family has all this money. It's not even them. I think it's their family has all this money. And I'm going to be stingy with it, and I'm going to be controlling. And if you want something from me, you're going to have to beg for it. They want you to get down on your knees and beg. And you're sick of this. Show me who this is. Whoa. Cards popping out everywhere. The Two of Cups came out first. It's somebody who's caused you to be very defensive. You've had a relationship with this person, and they did something that was wrong and caused you to have to protect yourself from them. There was a lot of fighting amongst you and other people because of this. Let me see if I can find out. Can you give me the initials of the person or something? MC, Capricorn, number 2, the moon, CCTLHA, number 2, Capricorn, the moon. One more time. That F stood up. Okay, there's a Cancer here for sure. MWHUZG, number 9, Jupiter. ZGF. IHF. Leo. Jupiter. POWF. 3HI. I'm going to go one more time. I'm hoping that this helps, okay? There's an M that just fell out. Number 1, Sagittarius, EDBHA, Neptune, HW. Okay? I hope, oh, and then E came out. E. I hope that gave you some clarity. If not, maybe we can pull a trinket that'll give you some. A Chinese thing came out that says, no profit grows where there's no pleasure to be had. And see, this person's got all this money, but they're so fucking stingy with it. Once again, there's a moon here. There's a Cancer involved. This is, and given one conception, we make ourselves another. There's a marble. There's a crystal. There's an elephant. There's a cat. There's a tree, a family tree, tree of life. And there's a tiny little crown. Maybe that helps you to recognize who it might be. I don't really know any other way of giving you a name unless one came to mind, and I haven't really had one. For some reason, I'm hearing something like Zadkiel, but that sounds like an archangel. Oh, wait. There's a cross. Let me see if I can find out. What are the relationship issues between her and this person that would give her an idea of who they are? Holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. So this is someone you've been holding on to. Somebody who procrastinates, and we saw that, and they're not talking. Or maybe they are because it came out in reverse. Fear of cheating. There was fear of cheating here. At one time they weren't talking to you and you thought they were cheating. Anything else? They're non-committal. Don't tolerate abuse and don't let them rush you into something you don't want to do. Because of fear of loneliness. I think now you know who it is. Kailash, you a mess. Did you have a question, baby? I'm glad you came back. Did you want to know how things are going to go with your career this month? Well, while you decide, I want to know how things are going to go in my love life. I'm tired of being alone. Is there anybody coming into my life in the next month of April? I have to wait. It's not the right time. But yes. Okay, so when's the right time? Why am I being made to wait? When is the right time? April! I can't make this up. In a few weeks. All right, y'all. Y'all have never heard Spirit say, "Hey, anybody coming towards me." Ever. Ever. That's amazing. That just blew my mind because it has been a long, long time since Spirit has made me anything. Like, it's always been a no, like a flat out no. All right, these are some cards I made, and I'm going to see if I can get some messages. Can I have some messages from this person, please? Messages from this person. Whoa! You're not giving me that many messages. Messages from this person in April. Okay. Your scent and taste haunt me. I shamefully looked for you in others, but they left me empty and imprisoned. And I've never felt so much passion. It's like fire in my bones. You set me on fire. I burn I burn through the bullshit I will burn through the bullshit to get to you. And I can't wait to feel our bodies merge into one again. I long for home within you. So it's like I've been with this person before. I don't know. That's very bizarre. But that's what I got. Ta-da! Those were my cards that I made. Maybe it's a past life love. Could it be that? Hello, Mr. Special Forces. What is salvation like? You love that purple? I love that too. Good night, baby. I love you, Kailash. I love you, Manya. I love you, Purple. I love you all, and I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. You guys have a lovely rest of your day. I'm going to go get something to eat and take a nap. Bye bye.